Evil cops are a menace to society, but sometimes they meet their match and get caught just in time. Just like the first traffic stop where the police officer gets an earful. On August 6, 2023, a man named Nate was traveling peacefully when an officer from the Westfield Police Department initiated a traffic stop on him. Initially, the interaction seemed fairly calm, but then things took a bad turn.
What's up, boss? How you doing?
I don't answer questions.
Can I get your license, registration, insurance, please?
What have I been pulled over for?
Speeding, sir.
What speed was I going?
You're going 48.
48?
48, man.
Damn, that's some horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I record everything.
Yeah, that's fine. I have just had the radar running.
The radar? Where'd I go 48? You mind telling me?
48, sir. I was right behind you.
I was going 30, huh?
48, sir. Can I get your license, registration, insurance, please?
I'll put it right here on the window for you.
What happened?
I'll put it right here on the window for you.
Sir, I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I'll put it right here on the window for you.
Okay. Are you gonna open this, boss?
What do you mean?
Can you give it to me?
I can. I'm only required to present it to you, and I have presented it.
Okay. All right. So you're just gonna do this, or are you gonna just give it to me?
The law says I just have to present it to you. I have.
Okay, yeah, but
I've presented
can you open?
I can.
So this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna play games.
For my safety, yes.
Your safety?
My safety.
So you don't want to hand me your license?
I have presented it to you. Legally, that's all I'm required to do.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It's right there for you.
All right.
What's going on, boss?
I don't answer questions.
He doesn't answer questions. Why you seem so upset, boss?
I don't answer questions.
The officer is clearly immature. He tried making fun of a man exercising his right instead of respecting it, but this is just the beginning.
Did you get him for speeding?
Yeah, 48.
Alright.
What?
What was his name?
Nathan.
What's going on tonight, bud?
I don't answer
What was your
questions.
name?
What?
What was your name?
You got my ID, didn't he?
No, I don't think you told me. What was his name?
Nathan.
I think we've done with this guy.
Well, he didn't take it. He wrote down all my information, right?
Trying to read his handwriting. Nathan?
That'd be correct.
Nathan? Alright. What's your phone number, boss?
I gave out all the information I need to give. I'm not giving out my phone number.
Alright. Any reason why you're so upset, man?
I'm not upset.
Alright.
Perhaps when you pull someone over, you probably should do it for a good reason, not really something that you're lying about.
A few moments after this, the officers were back in their cruiser, mocking Nate.
You said I was lying?
Yeah.
Is the radar gonna lie too? You know this guy?
I think.
What's his issue? Like I don't understand why he's being so rude.
I don't know, maybe he looks familiar, but...
That diner area. What's that?
Elmer?
No,
Central?
Sandpump.
The diner's closer to Elmer.
Invalid data in field, vehicle make, code.
I mean, if he doesn't want to give his most updated address, that could be another ticket.
That is a summons, yes, but you don't know if he's actually staying there.
After about 20 minutes, the cops give Nate a citation. It's just disgusting to see them try to get back at a man who is doing nothing but exercising his rights.
Yes, sir. I'm going to be issuing you a summons for careless. All the information is on the ticket. It's $88. You can just pay it online. You can get, careless. You're driving in a careless manner. I observed you driving 48 to 35, sir, and I perceive that as careless, okay? This is your ticket, sir. You can, this is what I'm giving you, okay? Give me a little bit break on the speed, and I don't know what's the issue. You know, you seem to be very agitated, but this is it. You have any more questions for me, sir?
Nope, never had any.
All right, so you have a good night, okay? Have a good one.
The worst part about this interaction was Nate was nowhere near what the officer had cited him for. The reason why the officers were treating him like that was because he flipped one of them off while passing by, and the officers couldn't stand this. These officers got humbled by Nate, but the next officers were completely destroyed by an auditor who they tried to suppress.
Okay, let's talk outside.
But this is the rule.
Come on. There you go.
On April 18th, 2024, an auditor with a YouTube channel named Kansas City Accountability posted a video in which he visited the postal office in Kansas City. After arriving at the office, the auditor soon began facing backlash for exercising his rights, and soon, officers from the Kansas City Police Department arrived on site.
Hi. Hey, how you doing?
You doing okay?
Huh?
Are you in the post office?
This is who?
Are you in the post office?
No.
Can I help you with anything?
No, I'm just recording.
For what purposes?
Just recording.
You know there's no soliciting on postal property, right?
It's no
There's
what?
no soliciting on postal property.
I'm not soliciting nothing.
I don't think they're comfortable with you recording them.
Well, they in public. They're in public.
They're not okay with you recording them, sir. Look at this young lady. She's turning the other way. She's not okay. She's uncomfortable. Please don't make my customers uncomfortable. Joseph, can you call help? I don't know. Can you call 911? I'm not doing that. Okay, Major. You call 911 if you have to. One second,
She
okay?
said you can't record.
Oh.
I mean, I literally just walked in.
Yeah, go ahead. Joseph, call 911. What's your problem?
What makes you think I have a problem? What makes you think I have a problem? Are you the postmaster?
No, I'm not the postmaster.
Is the postmaster here?
She's not.
She's
I
not?
work here.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking, what's your problem?
I don't have a problem, sir.
Then please walk out.
No, I'm gonna stay here. I have every right to be here.
But you don't have any right to record me.
I do. You just walked up to the camera, sir. You tweaking.
Can you take off your face if you think what you are doing is right? Can you take off your face?
Look how close you is. Why would I take my mask off?
Because you know what you are doing is not right, so you can't put your face out.
What's your name?
My name is Joseph.
Joseph, how you doing, Joseph?
The auditor continues pushing through the illegal requests these public servants threw at him. Instead of bothering him, they should have respected his rights. Is that too much to ask in this country?
What else do you
Oh,
need?
he's wearing all black. Yeah. Yeah, we asked him to leave repeatedly. And he's still recording.
What else do you need?
Thank you. Where?
You wanna know something funny?
Mm-hmm.
Come here.
816.
This right here
Mm-hmm.
is called Poster 7.
Mm-hmm.
They gave this to you in training when you was on Persian Road next to Union Station.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go right here.
Mm-hmm.
What do that say?
Photos and what?
What do this say? Read that.
No, say it. Say what it says.
You right here. Read it, sir.
I can't read, so
Okay.
read this.
No, you read it. It's your job.
You can't record someone who has come to the post office to do a business. You can record anything, but you can't record this lady.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
There's no expectation of privacy in public.
Can I take you and put you on online?
You can if you're not at work. So that picture, listen to
Can
me.
you take off your face?
Listen to
and
me.
let this woman
Look
take
how
you-
close you are to me. Why would I take my COVID mask off? You know it's coming back around this year, right?
You know.
Why would I want to take my
Yeah.
why would I want to take my look how close you was to me though, sir?
Because you are infringing on other people's privacy.
You trying to infringe on my rights. I have a right to record.
Does she have a right to tell you don't record her?
She have a right to say it.
And she told you right here that she doesn't want to come in.
She didn't say that.
I don't want you recording me.
Okay.
After arguing with the public servant, the auditor was faced with the cops, who were way worse than them.
Hey, how's it going there, officer? What's
How
your
you
name?
doing?
What's your name and your badge number?
Officer Bush, 4680.
Thank you so much for being professional. What's your name and badge number,
Officer
sir?
Hines, 04918.
Thank you so much for being professional.
I asked the young man if he needed anything when I realized that he was reporting my customers, and I'm like, I don't appreciate that. If it's anything to help you with, go ahead and let me know what you need. And he just continued recording. And the young lady that was sitting over here in line in queue, she was getting uncomfortable, one of the customers. And
Totally
so that's not
understandable.
okay. It's not appropriate. So please can you leave the property?
Okay.
Since you are not conducting any postal business. So he refused to do so.
Okay.
I
Well,
felt the need for you guys to come on by.
Sounds like you need to leave the property or we're going to take you to jail.
This is Poster 7. This is the rules and
But
regulations.
she said you're not conducting any postal business.
Listen to me, sir.
Okay, let's talk outside.
But this is the rule.
Come on. There you go.
Listen,
What
look
is
at
your
this.
vehicle?
Look at this. That's the rules and regulations saying I can't record, sir. You didn't. You skipped.
But you're not.
I was
You're
just
not
trying to show
conducting
you. I did. I asked her for a passport. I left and gave the lady her own personal space.
That's not what
you
you
just
told us.
grabbed my arm. I
Yes,
got
you did.
everything on camera.
Uh-huh.
Can we
Yes,
get a
so do I.
supervisor? Can we get a supervisor out here, please?
Well,
Please.
you need to leave.
This is public property.
No,
That's
it's
a
not.
lobby.
No, it is not. This
Listen,
is a private
It's
business.
actually a private
Li-
entity.
li-
I
li-
know it says United States Postal Service,
Listen,
but it's actually a private
listen.
entity.
You were told to leave. You did not leave.
Listen real quick, sir.
Are you refusing to leave now?
I'll under threat of arrest, I'll leave. But listen,
Okay, good.
But
Go.
listen, there's a poster 7 in there that says I have the. Just go look, sir. Can you please go look?
Absolutely insane. These officers had no understanding of the law whatsoever, yet they were still working in the force and spreading their tyranny.
One thing, sir. You know, right now I'm doing a protected activity, First Amendment, freedom of the press. This is freedom of the
You've been
press.
told to leave. You refuse to leave.
That was her first time ever saying to leave, sir. I got everything on camera.
Right, but the United States Postal Service actually is a private entity. It's not. I understand it says government, United States Postal Service, but it's actually a private entity.
Okay.
So it's not like.
And can we get a supervisor, please? I'm gonna go stand on the sidewalk,
We've
but.
got a supervisor in the room.
And I'm gonna go stand on the sidewalk because you did tell me to leave. But when I go stand on the sidewalk, can you please? That's the rules and regulations of postal property. There's a section for photos and photography. Can you please read that? It says I can take it in the foyer, lobbies, entrances.
Okay.
It's right there. I'm gonna go stand there. We're gonna wait on your supervisor, and they're gonna let you guys know. Wow, man, you put your hands on me. That's an assault, man. If I haven't committed a crime, you can't walk me out. You can't put your hands on nobody. How you doing, sir? You sergeant? Yes, sir. Hey, can I get your name and badge number of post just for the record? I couldn't hear with the window.
I'm Sergeant Durner. My badge number is 4944, serial number.
Yes, sir. I came in here today just to kind of get some public information. I know I have every right to record in here. It actually have a poster 7 in there with the rules and regulations on postal property, saying that photos and photography may be taken in the lobbies, foyers, and corridors.
Okay.
Clear as day. Right when I walked in, the lady she triggered the issue. She said, "Hey, what are you doing here?" I said, "I'm just recording." She's like, "Well, you can't record here. You can't record my customers." She said, "This lady do not want to be recorded." The lady didn't even say nothing yet.
As you would expect, the supervisor was just as corrupt as the officers. This shows how tyranny starts from the top and affects everyone from the top down.
You're absolutely right. You can record anybody you want.
And I didn't say
You're not
nothing.
interfering with anybody's
I'm not-
work or anything like that.
They came out to me.
Okay, all right.
It's a little lobby, sorry. Once you walk in there, you see it's little. It's nothing too much you can do or say. I just had a couple questions. I was in there 20 seconds and the lady ran out to me.
20 seconds?
20 seconds.
You got that on your phone?
I got that. See, the lady was outside. She was outside getting something out somebody's car. So when I walked in, she came in right behind me and was like, "Hey, what are you doing? You can't record." So, and what's your name again? Your name and badge number? Bush put his hands on me and pulled me out the office.
Yes, it did. Because you
They
refused to
wanted
leave
you
when I
to
told
leave, but I'm going to go talk. I haven't talked to the manager, so I'm going to go.
Okay. And you gotta let him know, just because they want me to leave minus a crime, that you can't do that.
Trespassing is a crime.
Trespassing is a crime, but I wasn't trespassing. Was you able to see poster 7?
Say again?
Was you able to see the rules and regulations on the wall?
Did you also see the rules about disorderly conduct and if you're impeding customers doing
I didn't
business?
say nothing to nobody, sir. Right when I walked in, the lady she came outside. So right when I came in, she came right behind me. I didn't even know who she was. She just started talking to me. She could have been a customer. I don't know. Once I noticed that the lady was really just uncomfortable, I went outside so she could handle her business. And then just came back. And I only hung around because they said they was calling you guys.
Right now you're on sidewalk anyway. You're on public property. And here's the deal. In that foyer is public property. You're correct about that. But the issue is when you're making customers uncomfortable, that's prohibited act, which is on that rules and regulations. If you're impeding any business, any customers doing business, that's a prohibited act.
You cannot turn a First Amendment protected activity into a crime. That's public property. I'm not saying nothing. I can record. Your feelings don't overrule my constitutional right. So if you're uncomfortable with me recording you and we're in public, you go to Disneyland with your Disneyland with your kids. and you about to take a picture. You gonna make everybody behind you sign a waiver? They uncomfortable being on your...
Let me read the actual order.
Come on, Sergeant. Come on, get them. This is public. This is public. This is public
You're right, it is
property.
a public building, but if you're making people uncomfortable, I'll read this to you so you can get it all on your disorderly conduct.
I'm not
Conduct
impeding
that
it.
creates loud or unusual noise, or which impedes entrance or departure to post offices, or otherwise obstructs the usual use of
I didn't do none of
entrances, foyers, corridors,
I didn't do none of that.
elevators, stairways,
None of that.
parking.
It's their right to do in order to ensure that the post office operates as well as it can. Now you're out here, you can record all you want. We can't keep you from going back in there now once we leave. But again, if you continue to do the acts that make people uncomfortable, make the workers and make the public in general uncomfortable when they go in there to conduct their business, I'm sure we're going to be called back out here. And then we'll call the postal inspector and have them come and take care of it.
Okay.
Okay?
And again, one more thing, you guys.
You already have his info?
No, we've not.
You just want to give it?
We haven't asked.
Do you want to provide us your information?
Am I obligated? Okay. So can I go back in there?
It's only fair since you got all our information.
You're public. You're a public servant. I'm private.
Back on settle.
He said I can go back in there. He said he finna leave.
We can't stop at this point. I mean, that's right.
Damn, look at this dude.
This was just painful to watch. He really thought that was trespassing and justified putting his tyrannical hands on another man, which is totally insane. Both of these clowns needed to be fired immediately. Thanks to the auditor, their blatant ignorance was exposed, and they will think twice before impinging upon someone's rights the next time. These officers were way too aggressive, just like this next sheriff, who tried to walk all over a man's rights only to get educated by him.
You don't want to go that way either?
But if you just tell me your name.
I'm not telling you my name. I'll tell you my first name, and we're stopping there, and I'm not answering any more questions.
On March 22nd, an audacious auditor named Justin ventured to Clinton, Arkansas and Van Buren County to capture the essence of the area on film, an entirely legal pursuit. However, his plans took an unexpected turn when an uninformed police officer tried to ascertain his identity for exercising his right to film in public. Tensions soared as the lieutenant summoned the sheriff, and the situation quickly intensified.
They're parked right up under here. I wonder what's that about. Is this your personal vehicle?
Yes, it is.
How come you're parked up under here?
Because I rent that space and have a salon here. Why are you videoing cars out here?
Is this the police station?
Yes.
So you have a salon on the same building as the police station?
Who are you?
Is that what's happening? Who are you, lady?
How about you talk to the owner of the building?
Oh, I don't care. I'll talk to whoever.
Right.
So this is half police station, half beauty salon?
There's multiple renters inside here.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So what are we doing?
Cool, man. The owner of the building?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like, so you don't work for the police station, you just own the building and the police station is renting a spot out from you?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, if the police station is renting a spot out from you, then that makes this public property. So I'm just working on a story in public property is what I'm doing.
Okay. For what though?
Working on a story. Like, what does anyone work on stories for?
But what's the story for?
Well, I can't tell you that. You'll just have to wait till it's published. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Go ahead, I guess.
Yep. Thanks, man.
Police department, what's your name?
Cool. I'm Justin. Nice to meet you, man.
Did you have some idea I can say?
No, sir. I don't.
Arkansas is one of the 15 ID states, so
there is no way you believe that. All right. Since you're starting off this way, do you have somewhere higher than you? Because I promise you that's not correct, and you're going to get your whole town into a lawsuit, and I don't want to go that way. I've been having a great day. You don't want to go that way either?
But if you just tell me your name.
I'm not telling you my name. I'll tell you my first name, and we're stopping there, and I'm not answering any more questions. If you want to ID me unlawfully, you're going to lose your job and your qualified immunity.
Can I ask you what you're doing?
I'm working on a story.
For who are you with?
I'm an independent journalist. What's your name?
Solomon, Lieutenant Solomon.
Solomon?
Yes, sir.
Do not think. There is no such thing as a stop and ID state. There is no such thing. That is a term.
Okay.
That is a...
Let me explain something to you.
Check out how the officer's demeanor shifts when the auditor hints at the possibility of him losing his job. These corrupt officers only care about maintaining their power, but the auditor is no novice. What he does next to the officer will make you seriously question the integrity of the law enforcement system.
This day and time, there's all sorts of things going on.
This day and time is a terrible thing because we're in one of the most safest times to date in world history. Tell me a safer time in world history than right now.
Okay.
So,
Well,
so don't say in this day and time, because cops always say that, and it's stupid.
Okay.
So you can start over, though, if you want to.
Let me just put it like this.
Yep.
You know, if we see somebody looking at our police cars,
Come talk to me, sure. But don't threaten to arrest me if I don't give you my ID.
I didn't threaten to arrest
You just did, brother.
No, I didn't.
Nope,
You
that's
have
not
to
correct.
provide some identified
Get a lawyer
information.
out here. If you think that's true, you need to look into it because you're going to get yourself in trouble. That is not true, and I'm 1,000% positive, and I can show you case law and Supreme Court rulings and everything. 100%.
More or less, we're just concerned about what you're doing.
Well, do not think that you can just stop and ID anyone you want. You're going to get yourself in trouble, and you're non-constitutional. You are unconstitutional.
Well, with what's going on, I mean, it's
You are
lawful to
no.
ask.
If you think you can do that,
Yeah,
you don't believe in the Fourth Amendment. If you think you can do that, do you know what the Fourth Amendment is, sir? What is it?
You know, if we see
What's
somebody
the
looking
Fourth Amendment? No. This is important to everybody that you know the Fourth Amendment. What is it?
Sure, I know it.
So what
We
is
all
it?
know it.
What is it?
The right of freedom.
No way you
Of
just
free
said that.
speech.
No, that's the First Amendment.
That's what I'm saying. The First Amendment.
No, the First
Everybody has the right to
bro.
free
What's the
speech.
Fourth Amendment?
All right, just
Oh my God, dude! And you're a lieutenant? Is your chief here?
no, he's off.
We need someone to teach you what the Fourth Amendment is.
The officer didn't even know what the Fourth Amendment was, and he was supposed to protect people's rights. That's just ridiculous.
There's five elements.
We just had some.
There's five elements of the First Amendment.
Questions for you.
No, I have some concerns and questions for you. There's five elements of the First Amendment. What are they?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead.
What are they, sir? What's the Fourth Amendment? You don't know any of it.
If you don't
You
wanna
need to
talk-
go study the Constitution, and until you do, don't say a word to me, please. Go back inside, look up the Constitution, and read those rights and learn them. Memorize them, then come out. Other than that, you don't know what you're doing or what you're talking about, and you don't need to be a lieutenant. And I'm sorry I'm getting mad, but that is ridiculous. You should be ashamed of yourself for not knowing the First or the Fourth. Walk of shame right there, and it's deserved. Oh, they're locking me out? Lieutenant Solomon, you're opening your city up for a lawsuit by allowing this door to be locked because of me. You're not allowed to pick and choose who comes in here. So either you lock it to everybody for the rest of the day, or you're opening yourself up for a lawsuit. And you better have a good reason for having it locked the rest of the day, not just because there's a guy with a camera. So you better open this door and let me come in and we can get this over with. Why are you guys so scared of someone with a camera? What are you hiding?
The lieutenant didn't just walk away mid-conversation. He also locked the auditor out of the police department. That's how a coward acts. But this is just the beginning. The real excitement is yet to come.
Hello, sir. How are you?
What's up, guys?
Good.
All right, I can come in now. They weren't letting me in a minute ago. You know, that's a lawsuit if I wanted to. I don't want to. I'm literally just trying to have a pleasant time here in Clinton. That's it. But here we have... what's your name, sir?
I'm Sheriff Eric.
Oh, you're the sheriff.
County.
Awesome. Nice to meet you, sir. I'm Justin.
Good mixed Justin.
So why'd they send the sheriff down here for a guy with a camera?
Nobody sent the sheriff.
They-
We all monitor the radio traffic.
Hey, dude.
If
Hey,
we
hold
get a
on. Before
call-
you lie on camera.
If we get a call over the radio.
No, I heard them call the sheriff down here. I heard them on. I have them on video calling the sheriff down here.
Anyway.
This lady right here. Uh-oh, they're sending the sheriff out here. So now you're lying on camera. So now I don't even want to talk to you either, dude.
If we
Goodness.
get a call, we're
Just
gonna
be real.
respond.
Just be a real person for 2 seconds. Why can no one just be a real person in
You be
here?
a real person.
I am.
Yeah, you're in here causing a problem.
No, I'm exercising my rights.
Yeah, but if it becomes disorderly,
I told you my
then
name's
you're-
Justin
then
like
you're
6
being
times,
disorderly.
dude.
I have a right to ask you last
Okay.
You can ask, and I don't have to tell you.
Okay.
You have to have reasonable or you have to have.
That's water.
No, you're not. You have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime.
You're on private property looking at people's
Again,
windows.
if you cause
No,
a
this is
disturbance-
public. This is public
If
property.
you cause a disturbance,
This is
then you
public
can
property.
be charged with disorderly conduct.
Were you parking your cop cars back there?
As long as
Then
you're
it's public.
civil, as
It's
long
public.
as you're civil, there's not a problem.
I'm civil, brother.
That's what I'm saying. But if it did become disorderly, then you could be charged with disorderly conduct.
Yeah.
But until then,
Don't-
as long as you're
You
civil,
were also looking at private
everything's
things
good.
back there too, because we.
I can look at anything I can see from public. You can't trespass my eyes.
The sheriff sheriff did nothing to improve the situation. In fact, it only made things worse. Both the sheriff and the lieutenant were corrupt and inept, and the sheriff even tried to manipulate the auditor, turning a seemingly straightforward conversation into a battle of power.
Just like you said, he had to go look it up. You can sit down in your car and look up every
Dude, I know them by heart.
That doesn't matter. It's not required by law for anybody to know it.
It is required by law. Do you and you all sign? No.
When you go to the academy, the only thing you're required to do is to read it.
Did you?
With it,
all right, I'm about to own you.
Where you can
get ready, brother. Get ready.
You get ready.
You swore an oath to the Constitution when you were signed in, and I could find that on video, I bet. So you swore an oath to the Constitution.
Okay. So you were there.
No, but that is what all police do.
You're telling us we're lying.
No,
you're lying.
It is required.
No,
if you didn't,
and to the right because you don't know. You're making
dude,
it up.
Listen.
So you
didn't swear an oath. So you didn't swear an oath.
I can tell you, you're being.
You can call me whatever you want. Answer me this. Did you sign it? Did you swear an oath to the Constitution?
That's where you're wrong.
He says he didn't. So you did. This sheriff, he does not believe in the Constitution, and he did not swear an oath to it.
That's what you believe. You're gonna have to get out. If you continue, and
yes,
this
ma'am.
becomes disorderly, I explained to you at that point it would be a disorderly conduct.
Dude, chill out. You're stupid.
Okay, you call me stupid. I call you stupid.
You don't even know that you swore an oath to the Constitution.
No, I'm not answering.
You walk around thinking that you have no duty to the Constitution.
The people, the residents
the
of Van Buren
Constitution.
County. Do you live
the
in
Constitution.
Van Buren County?
The Constitution.
Do you live here in Van Buren County?
No, I don't.
Then I don't answer to you. Have a good day, sir.
Do you get state taxes? Do you get federal taxes? Do you get state and federal taxes?
Have a good day, sir.
So you don't know shit, brother.
Have a good day, sir.
You guys don't know anything here. You don't get. No, you can't. That's freedom of speech.
There is no limit to how stupid these people can get. When you think you have seen it all, someone like this comes up to blow your mind away.
This is ridiculous. Y'all should be embarrassed right now, dude. Go back to your office. You're dismissed.
Again.
Go back to your office. You're
the
dismissed.
people of Van Buren County.
Listen.
If you don't live here,
one thing you need to go home knowing is you serve the Constitution, and the Constitution serves the people. You serve the Constitution.
So you come here from out of town, and you go town to town, and you try to do some type of a constitutional audit just to try to engage police officers. Is that what you're doing? Because you're bored.
Is that what it is?
You got nothing better to do.
More assuming. You're free to go.
You're a free.
You're free to go. You are not detained. You're free to go.
You're not detained.
You're not detained. I know I'm not, because I know the law.
I know I'm not, because I know the law.
And there he goes, being a 5-year-old again.
Yep.
You don't even know what the Constitution is to believe in it.
You don't know.
You think Arkansas law supersedes the Constitution. Get out of my face if you think that. You think Arkansas law supersedes it? Do you think Arkansas law supersedes it? Answer the question, yes or no. Do you think Arkansas law supersedes the Constitution, Maddox? Maddox, do you think that Arkansas law supersedes the Constitution? That should be an easy question. You should be proud to say hell no. You should be proud to say hell freaking no, it doesn't. The Constitution is all. The Constitution is all. Nothing is over the Constitution.
So you think because a federal agent comes here and says that I'm supposed to take somebody's weapons away, that I'm supposed to enforce that because that's federal?
Does that say that in the Constitution?
No, absolutely
I'm
not.
saying the Constitution.
Absolutely not.
The
Constitution says we are a right to open carry.
Okay, if it ever comes to that,
that's Arkansas Constitution.
All right.
This guy was unstoppable in his quest to soothe his bruised ego. It's as if he was determined to safeguard his image in the eyes of his subordinates at any cost. It's a classic case of power and greed taking over, causing them to forget their actual job.
Stop over talking to me for 2 seconds, dude. Let me just finish my sentence. This is annoying as hell. Let me finish my sentence.
I apologize for getting under your skin.
Let me finish my sentence. Can you not talk for 2 seconds? Good Lord. No, you don't. I'm trying to tell you that you don't.
You get angry.
God damn, dude, you're so dumb. Dude, you can't stop interrupting anybody. You're a disgrace.
You just spoke for 5 minutes straight.
You wouldn't let me get a whole sentence out without talking over me. This whole time.
Which has nothing to do with the Constitution. It just means
it absolutely
that you
does.
Are getting pissed off
because you don't know it. Because you don't know it.
No,
and you think I'm wrong because I'm saying the Constitution is it. You think I'm wrong by saying the Constitution supersedes Arkansas state law. That is mind-blowing, and it does piss me off.
Arkansas Constitution. I did not say Arkansas.
So, okay.
So you can record your video and you can play
Same
that
thing.
back.
Say it for me.
I said the Arkansas Constitution
supersedes.
Is what I said.
So you think
you just lied when you said
no,
I said Arkansas law. You just lied.
I think you said law, but I'll just agree to agree. I'll agree to disagree. Listen, I'll agree to disagree. You said Constitution. Fine. That's still wrong, brother. That's still wrong.
The sheriff was acting like a total child, seeking revenge on someone who dared stand up to him. He couldn't control himself and just kept interrupting the auditor. It was an absolute disgrace.
Say Arkansas law.
Got you there. Why are you smiling?
You were,
dude, you're smiling.
Because that was kind of funny.
You're almost laughing.
Because that was kind of funny.
I know.
But you're 5 years old, dude. You're 5 years old.
I'm dealing with a 5-year-old. So
this is your boss, Maddox. Your boss.
I bring myself down to your level.
I can see it on his face. He's embarrassed for who he's working for right now.
You admitted to me that you work.
I can see it on Maddox's face,
dude. So you're here doing a constitutional audit because you're bored.
It's not more time on my hands. I don't have 2 seconds of spare time. Any spare time I have, I do something.
Enjoyed coming down here just because I overheard.
Then go back to your office, bro. I've dismissed you 12 times.
I dismissed you the same amount of times.
You can't dismiss me.
I did. I said you're free to go. You were never being detained.
Can't do it.
You were never detained.
You can't dismiss me. There's no disturbance.
But I did come down here to ensure that this would be a peaceful.
Cool. So now that you see that it's no disturbance, you're dismissed.
Thank you for dismissing me.
Do the walk of shame, get back to your boss. Or get back to your job, brother.
Again, this is a city police department. When I heard disturbance at the city police department, I come down here to ensure that this would be a peaceful encounter.
And you ruined it, man. You were going to be the savior. So this was going to be a perfect video of the sheriff coming down here and straightening things out, but it wasn't. It was a sheriff coming down here and looking dumber than the police officer that called the sheriff down here to begin with.
This man should not have been calling himself an adult, let alone a sheriff. It's crazy that people like this are allowed in law enforcement when they should be in a mental asylum instead.
It's a random, what you call a constitutional audit.
So, that's not all I do, but that is kind of what today is. Yeah, okay. Sure. Yeah.
Okay. But that's serving your country by trying to surprise a police department or sheriff's office and walk in and go.
So you obviously don't know the purpose of it. My number one purpose.
And you just said when I post this.
My number one purpose is to make change. So for example, there are let's see, 3 towns in Arkansas that have retrained their entire police department because of me.
Okay.
And I had a lawsuit that I could have filed. Now hold on a second.
Know that you are operating on fear of lawsuits. You're actually trying to make change.
Dude, no. Let me finish my sentence for once and you'd understand what I'm saying. I have 3 places where I could have done lawsuits and I chose not to. It wasn't even a hard decision. And what I wanted instead was for retraining on the police department. And guess what? That entire police department got retrained on the First and Fourth Amendment. And that's what I wanted. And I made change. And guess what? Now they do it annually or every 6 months. They just do it because I was there. And I've even gone back and talked to them after and they openly admit, thank you for coming up here and doing that. Yes, that was a weird day, but it made a lot of good change. And now every 6 months we train our officers on the First and Fourth Amendment and reasonable articulable suspicion and so on when we didn't before. And so now I'm saving you from lawsuits. And so I'm educating the police department or the sheriff's office. I'm educating the people in that town as well.
Well, if that was your goal, and
that is my goal.
And interrupted your goal with the police department, I apologize.
That is my goal.
Okay.
And I can show you videos where I've done that already. That's my whole goal.
If I interrupted, I didn't mean to.
The moment the sheriff recognized that this man was no ordinary individual, he quickly backed off, scrambling to contain the chaos he had unleashed. But it was all in vain.
Came in proving the stupidity of the sheriff's office too.
No, I came in to ensure.
Within 5 seconds, you said. Within 5 seconds, you said Arkansas supersedes federal. That is the stupidest thing a sheriff could say.
Okay, you just made a generalized statement.
What did you say then? You say it.
Federal.
You say it how you said it. You say it how you said it.
Arkansas Constitution.
Still wrong. That's still wrong, dude. That's wrong.
And I didn't say supersedes. I said we have to abide by.
Do you want to go back? No. You said it overrules. I forget the word you used. Your best bet is just to admit you said it and to learn from it and not to lie. Because now you're a liar too. It's one thing to be wrong. It's another to lie.
You instructed me to admit when you have your video, you can sit down and play that.
I'm trying to help you, dude. I'm trying to help you. If you were like, I overreacted, I was wrong about that, and I'm actually going to go look into that. Now everyone loves you. And there's no craziness, and I'm happy because now
I will research everything.
But now, not only were you wrong, but you're lying about being wrong, and now you're just a liar and you're wrong.
I didn't lie. I said you have it on video. You can sit down and review it. That's what I said.
You're trying to say you never said it.
I didn't say that. I'm not going to say I didn't say it. I'm going to say whatever you have on video.
So will you admit? Will you do this for me? Will you admit you may be wrong and that you're going to go look into it?
I could be wrong,
and
I will research everything.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
I want you to know this, okay? I came into office in 2023. Van Buren County never had body cameras. Do you know why I got body cameras? because I also worked at the police department and had a body camera the whole time I worked here.
The sheriff's unwavering confidence in his own righteousness is truly baffling, considering he's completely off the mark. It's almost pitiful. It was evident that he lacked understanding in every aspect of his role.
So you got,
with every encounter,
you got 1 point back for getting the body cams whenever they didn't have them.
We've got brand new dash cameras. This county never wanted cameras.
I noticed that, and and I know they're new,
Now,
so
the
I
city
appreciate
had
that.
them, and I worked here for many years. I used cameras every day, and it kept us out of lawsuits.
That's
and
so
it protected
cameras,
the citizens and the
because
departments.
cameras don't lie.
There you go.
We've calmed down a little bit. We got in each other's face. It's over. I'll shake your hand if you will.
What was the first name?
Yours. I'm
Eric.
Oh, I'm Justin.
Justin.
Yeah. Is there anything else you need of me?
No, we're good.
I won't dismiss you. I'm going to do one more little lap in that room right there. I'm obviously not going to...
And I will say before I leave, if you want to come to the sheriff's office, we are open 24 hours a day.
I will be there. Well, I'll see you up there. All right. Thanks, guys.
This next one was a close call. A drunk driving cop almost totaled his vehicle into oncoming traffic. Luckily, the cops were right behind him to pull him over. On April 27, 2018, police received a call from a concerned local regarding a black Chevrolet truck driving erratically on Breakwater Road. As the officers approached the vehicle, they found something unsettling.
What's up, LT?
Hey, LT, how you doing?
Somebody called it on you driving erratic.
Erratic driver.
Headed home?
Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. My mic's live, so you know, at this point. I mean, my camera. We had an erratic driver call. Lieutenant Chill. We got him on a 38. I haven't went up to the... Nucius went up to the car. I kind of stayed back.
Did the caller
Yes, sir. And Idell, right down the street from his residence. Okay. Yes, sir. Did you see who was? Did you tell him to stand by? Yeah. All right, I'm on the phone with the lieutenant right now. He told me to hang tight for a minute.
You on?
Yes. You? You're not. Turn it on.
Oh, I switched the cameras out.
What did he say? I was behind him. I was behind you. Did you get any? Yes. We gotta do what we gotta do.
You can already tell the officers feel uncomfortable in their positions. This is what happens when your seniors make a joke out of their jobs.
You didn't observe any alcohol in the thing or anything? I know you probably don't. It's a high truck. Is there an odor yet or anything?
No.
You didn't get an odor? All right. I gotta call Edwards. Just to let him know I can't pick him up. We're gonna have to pull him out. Hey, I'm gonna be late picking. I'm not gonna be able to pick you up. Can you drive in? We have an incident. Now my mic's live. We're on a 38 right now with someone we work with. Yeah, we're not gonna mute our cameras at all or anything. Okay. Absolutely. Yep. All right. See ya. We're gonna have to pull him out. We can't mute our cameras. We can't do anything. Let's hope. Hopefully he's all right. Safe to drive. Edward's just coming in. Come on. Hey, LT. So we had the erratic driver call on you. I guess Nucius had some observation. We have to handle this like anything else. He's gonna ask you to step out. We already talked to Lieutenant Prioli. All right. He's gonna make sure you're safe to operate the vehicle.
Notice how he seemed unbothered by the officer's presence at first. This makes the whole situation even worse. I mean, he should have been at least embarrassed, if not completely ashamed.
Half a mile.
I understand, but everything's recorded now, sir. You know that. We got to handle it how we have to handle it. Trust us, we don't want to be put in this position either.
Again.
Can you step out, sir? He's just going to talk to you. You know how it is. He's going to ask you some questions, make sure you're all right.
I'm fine. Do me a favor, can you just take your hat off for me, please, sir? Can you just take your hat off? Feet together, hands down your side.
LT, let's get him off the... We don't want to do it in the middle of the road here. Let's get him off this side. I'm going to kill my lights too, all right? Just put the back on.
Right,
LT, let's get you out of the middle of the road. We don't want you in the middle of the road here. Let's go off this.
Just go check your eyes real quick. Hands on your side, feet together. You see the tip of my finger? I want you to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Just your eyes. Don't move your head for me, all right?
The lieutenant was barely able to stand still while saying that he was perfectly fine. Not only was he irresponsible, but he was also a liar.
Stay right here for me. Left foot on the line. Use the measuring line. I want you to place your right foot in front of your left foot. Heel to toe contact. Put your hands down to your side. I want you to remain in that position until I tell you to do otherwise. Put your left foot. Touch the heel and touch your right foot.
Call 90.
I have a call on hold. Can you do that at 21?
Is it urgent?
Actually, did anybody attempt to call the reporting party? Eventually, if you are
2, 3. On the 9th step, I want you to take a series of smaller steps. Turn back around. Parallel to the ground. Both knees locked out, and you're going to count in this manner. 1001, 1002, 1003, and so forth until I tell you to stop. Do you understand those instructions?
Yes.
Begin. Do you not wish to complete the test, sir? You got to get your hand off the truck, sir. Ready? I'll give it to you again. Hands together, feet down at your side. You're going to raise either leg of your choice. Approximately. Keep your foot parallel to the ground. And you're going to count. 1001, 1002, 1003. While you're counting, I want you to look down at your toe. Keep both knees locked out. You understand?
You know what?
Hold on, so, LT. You don't want to complete the test?
No, I don't.
Okay. So you know we don't want to be put in this position.
You know what, John? I get it.
You don't have your weapon on you or anything? You don't have any firearms?
No, it's
no, it's stuff I got to ask, Sarge. Or LT.
Sit now.
Okay.
No.
All right. Your observations. LT, we're gonna have to bring you in and put you on the box based on the test. You know we don't want to do this. We have to do everything's recorded. You understand that?
No, I get that.
The officers were sorry throughout the incident, which I think they shouldn't have been. That lieutenant deserved nothing except the consequences of his actions.
You want me to grab your phone or anything? Your phone's not on you, right? You might want to check to make sure it doesn't have anything on. Okay. All right, nothing personal, our safety and yours. You know what we have to do. I just want to check to make sure you don't have anything on you. All right?
You know what, John? Go ahead. Do what you got to do.
All right, can you walk back to this car with us, please?
No, you know what?
What's her?
I would love to know who called.
We did not know we were looking for this truck, sir. He came out as an erratic driver. Handled it how any cops would have. But unfortunately, we're in a situation now.
No, I get it. I totally get it.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I would never disrespect. And no, I wouldn't.
And I wouldn't disrespect you either, sir. So with all respect, can we get you back there so we can get you off the street, get away from this?
I'm not going back to that PD.
I'll tell you at this point, our hands are tied. I mean, I hope you understand.
I totally get it.
And we don't want to make the situation any worse, sir.
It's astonishing how the lieutenant made the officer's job even more difficult after putting them in that nasty situation. I can't imagine how was he deemed fit for the position of lieutenant in the first place.
We got a couple in the front. We can do it in the front, but we gotta do it. LT. We just talked to Lieutenant Perdue. We have to, in the front, we'll do it right here. Don't have to do it behind your back. Okay? Please please cooperate
John,
with us.
come on.
John, we don't want this to turn into anything more. You know that. We don't want it, but we cannot lose our jobs. You understand, sir? You're my first sergeant. Thank you. Not much. There was nothing we could do. We would have. He's my first sergeant. I have to get it towed. I have to tow it. Oh, man. But we've had guys get these before and get back to work, just so you know.
Hopefully he'll get the help he needs.
I know. I hope so too. It's terrible.
Love the guy, man. See him throw it all away.
Well, hopefully he'll get the help he needs. And all right, can we call you to come to get him or
anything you want? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you call me.
I don't know if he knows your number off the top. What's your number?
After obtaining 2 breath samples from the chew, the final result indicated a 0.36% blood alcohol content. On September 13, 2018, John Chu pleaded guilty to driving under the influence. His driver's license was revoked for 7 months, followed by 6 months with an ignition interlock, and he was required to spend a minimum of 6 hours a day for 2 consecutive days in an intoxicated driver resource center, or IDRC. A drunk lieutenant is one thing, but what happens when a cop's entitled daughter gets head-to-head with another officer?
Now you're under arrest for resisting.
On March 30th, 2024, an officer was driving around in his patrol vehicle when he noticed a suspiciously parked car in the middle of the road. After approaching the vehicle, he was surprised by what he found.
Hello? Hey! What's going on? Joliet Police?
Yeah, no problem.
What's that?
14-695.
What's going on?
Copy.
My tongue fell from tongue.
Okay, why don't you jump out so I can talk to you?
22, I'll take a second. It's occupied one time.
21 feet, I got it.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing, my tongue fell out. My tongue ring.
Your tongue ring? Why don't you jump out so I can talk to you? Where do you stay at?
Up Hobart.
At Hobart?
Yeah.
Okay, here, come on. Come on. Step out and talk to me. You okay?
Yeah.
Just leave your phone in the car. That's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Just leave your towel in there, your blanket. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, just leave it in there. Here, come on. Step over here for me. Come on over. What's going on? Put your phone in your pocket for me, please.
I had lost my,
Just put your phone in your pocket for me, please.
For what?
So I can talk to you. I want to see what's going on.
Nothing. I just ran out of gas. That's it. That's all that happened.
Okay. Can you put your phone away for me, please?
For what?
Because I'm trying to talk to you.
What's up?
Can you put your phone away so we can have a conversation because you're distracted by it?
We can have a conversation. What's
So
up?
what's going on?
I just ran out of gas. That's
How
it.
long ago did you run out of gas?
Like 20 minutes ago. I'm waiting on somebody to pull up. That's it.
Okay. You know where you're at?
Yeah, it's my best friend's house.
So you ran out of
I
gas
just ran
over
out of
here?
gas. That's it. I'm trying to find somebody to come help me put some gas in my car.
Okay.
Unless
Can you hang up your phone?
Unless
so
you
I
want to give me a ride. You want to?
We can see about arranging that. I'm trying to talk to you.
You can give me a ride if you want to. If not, I'm going to go back to my car so I can find somebody.
Okay, we're
to
not
put
doing
it.
that right now. I'm talking to you.
Okay, well, you can talk to me and let me know
Okay.
the solution.
Give me your phone.
You can't give me
We're
your
done
phone.
with this. We're done with this. Let go.
can't give
Or
me
I'm going to
your
arrest
phone.
you. Let go or I'm going to arrest
can't
you.
give
Let
me
go
your
or I'm going to
phone.
arrest you. Let go. I'm going to arrest you.
That's not acceptable.
Okay. That's it.
What's your badge name? Sure.
Yeah. What are we doing over here? I'm going to put it right here.
Just waiting on gas.
Okay, how much did you have to drink today?
Nothing.
How much did you smoke today?
Nothing.
Why does your car smell like cannabis?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. I'm trying to talk to you.
The young woman, Mia, started the interaction on the wrong foot. You can tell that she was trying to hide something because the officer was extra nice towards her, and she responded in a mean way. But this was just the beginning.
I'm sitting here waiting for somebody to pull up so I could get some gas, and that's it. That's all I'm sitting here for.
Okay,
That's it. You don't have to ask me like, oh, you have cannabis. You have I don't have nothing. You can check my car.
Can I talk to you a second
I don't
here?
have nothing.
What's your name?
My name is Mia.
Mia, so the reason why I'm asking you, okay?
Because I'm sitting right here, right?
Can I finish my conversation with you? The reason why I'm asking you, okay, is yes, you're sitting in the middle of the roadway and you're blocking traffic, okay, but you're also slumped at the wheel, like you're asleep completely.
No, I'm just sitting here. I'm waiting. I'm tired. It's early in the morning. I just got off work. I'm tired.
Okay, where do you work at? And where are you headed to?
Home. I'm tired as fuck.
Where do you live at?
Off Hobo. I told you that already.
Okay. Do you know what street you're on right now?
No, I don't know what street I'm on right now.
So why would you be up this way? Like
because
this
this is my best friend's house. I just told you that. I came to drop her off.
Okay, you didn't tell me that you're dropping her off.
It doesn't matter. I don't have to tell you that. That's none of your business. I'm just letting you know this is my best friend's house.
Okay. I'm trying.
I'm just telling you. I ran out of gas. It's not a problem. I'm waiting for somebody to bring me some gas, and that's it.
What time did you get off at?
3.
Okay. And what time did you drop her off at?
I don't know. I don't keep tabs on that. I just came to drop her off.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. I'm trying to have a conversation
Okay, we don't have to have a conversation. I don't talk to the police. I just, whatever is needed, is needed. But it's all the extra stuff, I'm not doing it.
Okay. The real question that the officer should have asked was, who runs out of gas in the middle of the street and has a nap with a blankie towel?
You got heavily bloodshot, glassy eyes, and you were slurring your speech.
Okay.
You normally slur your speech?
That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on her. Yes,
Okay.
I'm tired. I
Okay.
just got off work. Yes, I'm slumped over the wheel. Yes, I'm tired. I'm tired as fuck, actually. I just got off work.
Okay, so why can't we have a conversation about what's
What
going
do
on?
we have to have a conversation about what's going on?
much did
If
you-
I'm letting you know what's going on.
How much did you have
You
to
just
smoke
tried
today?
to. You just
How
tried
much
to.
did you have to smoke today?
Nothing.
You didn't smoke anything?
I don't smoke.
Why does the inside of your car smell like cannabis then?
It don't matter. I don't smoke.
Okay, did you take any prescription medications?
No.
Okay. You want to do some tests so I can make sure you're safe to continue
No,
on
I
driving?
don't take none of that.
If a person refuses to take a field sobriety test and prove that they are safe to continue operating a motor vehicle, the officers are then forced to arrest them.
No, I just don't take none of that. Is there a reason why you doing all this?
Yes, because I want to.
Over some gas?
You're stopped in the middle of the street.
Over some gas?
And I want to make sure you're safe. That's the bottom
I'm
line.
safe. I'm pretty safe. I'm letting you know that I'm safe.
Okay, but you're not willing to do any tests.
What do I need to do a test for?
So I can make sure that you're safe to drive.
I don't even have to drive. I'm staying the night here.
And you're stopped in the middle of the roadway.
Yes, because my gas. They're coming to put my gas in.
Okay, so you're not willing to do any tests.
What am I doing the test for? I'm not even supposed to be talking to y'all.
So that because you're operating a motor vehicle and you're stopped in the middle of the roadway here.
I'm stopping over the road because I need some gas. I feel like y'all harassing. What's your name?
I'm Officer Masiak.
Somebody's pulling up to get some gas for my car because I ran out of gas.
And how long ago did that happen?
I don't know.
Here, stay over here. Stay over here. You're not free to leave.
Why?
You're being stopped for improperly parking the roadway.
What am I being arrested for?
I'm not arresting you.
Okay, so why I can't be in my car?
Because
I know all my laws. Come on.
Because I don't know what's in your vehicle.
You could check my vehicle. Go ahead.
Okay, why don't you stand over here for me? Go stand over here for me.
At the end of the day, y'all can't check in my vehicle.
Go ahead, stand over here.
Permission. So
stand over here for me, please.
And y'all can't take my phone away.
Let me ask you this.
I ain't gonna lie to you, because I could call them right now.
Okay, let me ask you
this.
this.
My uncle works for the state.
Are you willing to provide a preliminary breath sample so I can see what's going on?
You're pissing me off.
Okay, go ahead. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for DUI. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Now you're arrested for obstructing. Now you're arrested for obstructing.
You're in my camera.
No, I'm not.
Now you're under arrest for resisting.
Put your hand behind your back. I don't want to have to taser you.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. Do it now! Put your hands behind your back. Do it now. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
She went from a tough gangster to a crying little girl in less than a minute, and then it got even worse.
You just bit me.
We're fighting. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm gonna taser you.
Do it now. Put your hands behind your back. Do it now.
She just bit me.
Come on, sit up. Go ahead, stand up. 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 Stand up.
My dad's a police. Can you please call
Stand
him?
up.
Yeah, please call her. It's a like my dad's a police. Please. Right here? Please, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, she's home. I'm definitely pressing all the charges.
Yeah, and you've been a police officer. Good job. Take a seat.
You're racist bitch. I swear to God.
Mia was completely in the wrong here. If she'd complied with the officer, she might have gotten away with way less. But by biting an officer, she put herself in way more trouble than was necessary.
Yeah, the racist bitches, I swear to God. Please. Please, can I talk to you, please? Please, can I please talk to you? Can I please talk to you? I feel like they're harassing me.
What do you want?
I didn't even fight nobody. I'm not trying to get into it with nobody. I'm just waiting for my mom to bring me some gas.
While the suspect is detained in the car, the officers will proceed to search the vehicle for any alcohol or drugs.
Band-Aid? Yeah, it's just kind of disgusting. I don't want to go to the hospital, then they're going to take viruses out of me. All right. Put those wipes on it.
Central 21.
I've got a purse. I think is her property, probably. So.
I'm gonna reach across you. Don't bite me, okay?
I'm not gonna bite you.
Huh?
I'm not gonna bite you.
Don't bite me. Lean back. You're gonna go in another car, okay? Bring your feet up. You go with caution, all right?
Miss, is this your purse?
Yeah, that's mine.
Okay.
Mia was arrested and charged with aggravated battery, resisting or obstructing a peace officer, DU1, and operation of an uninsured motor vehicle. This lieutenant was way out of line, but you won't believe what the next officer did to the woman who flipped him off.
You're under arrest for failed to signal lane change.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change?
Yes, ma'am.
On November 6, 2023, Brittany was peacefully driving in her hometown of New Braunfels, Texas, when she saw Officer Patrick Akers. A little background on Patrick. He was a well-known women abuser and had a history of abusing different women in the city. One of them was Brittany, who Patrick had harassed on a different date. So naturally, when Brittany sees Patrick on the road, she flicks him off. Upon seeing this, the officer's humongous ego gets activated and he gets to work.
Boy Charles Paul 5190, Boy Charles Paul 5190.
So this is that female, Trevino. She flicks me off as I'm going back to back of my patrol car, fails to signal left hand to go into the left lane. She flicks me off, so I just wanted a second to make contact with her. How's it going? Officer Akers, New Braunfels Police Department. Okay.
I know who you are.
That's fine. Well, the reason why you being
over for flipping you off.
No, ma'am. The reason why
you are retaliating against me. You turned your sirens on and everything. Ran over here like a crazy person.
Okay. Well, ma'am, the reason why you're being contacted is you failed to signal lane change when you flicked me off.
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead and step out of the car. Step out of the car. I have 3 officers here.
He's hurt me before. Please don't let him.
As soon as the woman bravely exposes the tyrant's true nature, he immediately tries to talk over her. This just goes to show that he's nothing more than a bully abusing his power. What's even more disturbing is that he's been getting away with this behavior for years, and no one has called him out on it.
Yeah, would you mind, Henderson, go ahead and detain her? In cuffs?
No, because he's been illegal to me.
Okay, all right. We'll continue the violence. You're under arrest for failed to signal lane change.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change?
Yes, ma'am.
Stay still.
I'm sorry. You guys just know this is you guys just know it is. You guys know it is. You're under arrest. Grab my phone. Please grab my phone.
We'll get it. You want me to transport, or you think it's better?
Danny can do it.
Danny, would you mind just transporting? You don't have to do anything else other than transport. I'll be there.
When Sergeant Scott shows up, Patrick gets a reality check. The sergeant insists that Patrick turn off his body camera to save himself from embarrassment, leaving us to rely on the audio from a cell phone instead.
What's that? Yeah, she has a driver's license, but...
I'm gonna turn this off. You off?
Yeah, she has a driver's license, but...
Why are we arresting her for traffic infraction?
Well, she comes down the street, comes right towards me. As I'm walking back by the car, didn't do nothing, she flicks me off. Mm-hmm. And then as she does that, she gets on the lane and fails to signal lane change. Mm-hmm. You think it's going to be an issue?
Huh?
You think it's going to be an issue?
Given your history,
Yeah.
So, any other person you would write a ticket to, right?
Yeah.
So, that's how you have to treat every interaction. So, if you would normally write it, this is something that you would normally write a ticket for, then it's write a ticket for.
Yeah. You want me to go ahead and police you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Procedure for the plate for Charles Paul 5990 for number 3 Volkswagen 4-door blue color.
PD 35, cancel order. 217, can you bring it back up here? Can you take the handcuffs off? Alright, so let's write the ticket. And Go about it that way.
Sounds good.
Because all you're going to do is give her more ammo. All right? Yep. So write the ticket, just fill it out.
I didn't mind. Yeah, I did.
For some reason my car is not working. It's not body cam.
What's that?
Brittany, come here. Can you go wait by the back of your car, please?
All units heard a copy broadcast. It's going to be the 2500 block of 46 West. Callers advising a red Lincoln SUV. Female swerving and putting her makeup on. Have a license plate of Nora Sam Henry 9090.
The senior officer may seem respectable, but his behavior is just as disappointing as Officer Patrick's. Instead of taking responsibility and apologizing to the woman involved, he ends up unfairly blaming her for the whole situation.
You're good to go. So I understand that you flicked the officer off. That's not. So my question was, did you flick the officer off?
Yes.
Okay. So here's the thing. Regardless of what your history is with Officer Akers, your intense hate caused you to flick him off, and then you committed a traffic violation. Okay? Had you just gone on about your day and not worried about flicking people off or anything like that, none of this would have happened.
I know, but...
Oh, I did? No, I didn't. Let me get your signature on it. That's not pleading guilty. That just promises to take care of that ticket, okay? None of it ever is good on those automated ones, okay? So here's the thing, right? Had you just gone on about your day, right? So your intense hatred is causing you to do other things that is drawing attention to you.
I understand what you're saying.
You need to move on with your life. Man, move along, okay?
I don't get how he could have blamed it all on her. Knowing that he is being recorded, it's baffling how these tyrants keep getting away with these crimes. The sad part is, the two other officers should have stopped this.
I can stop for you. I always, you know, I always. And I never thought the situation would happen to me ever could have happened in a million years. I never would have thought.
I'm not here to debate this situation with you. I watched the video. I know everything that occurred. Okay? I know about the court stuff, everything that occurred. If Officer Akers had done anything wrong, he wouldn't be here right now. Right? That's 100% true. It is. So you need to move on and not be running around flipping people off, right? I get it, that's your First Amendment if you want to flip people off, but what it did is it caused you to create a hazard into a traffic infraction right in front of an officer, right? Correct?
I understand that bad things will happen to me if I do anything.
No, that's not what anybody's saying, right? You flicking people off has caused you to do a traffic infraction right in front of an officer and caused you to get a ticket. Right? You can choose to be defined by your past, or you can decide what you want to do. Right? But if you choose to be defined by what happened to you in the past, then you will always continue to be that person. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying?
These moments are a powerful reminder that sometimes justice is just behind you. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more eye-opening content. Thanks for watching. This is Detective Mystery signing off.